Welcome everyone to Hanyu Chinese podcast, the podcast where you can learn Chinese from the beginning. We are learning HSK 1, and today it's a special day because we have a new host that will be with us, joining us sometimes. Hello, Emmeline. 你叫什么名字？
Hello, my name is Emily. 我的中文名字是静婷，静婷。
Ah, very good. And where are you from? 你是哪里人？哪国人？
我是台湾人。I'm Taiwanese.
Very good. So we will learn Chinese with a very beautiful Taiwanese accent, which is very clear, very easy to understand. I remember going to Taiwan to practice Chinese. So, yes, and we will see another side of Chinese culture, what happens in Chinese. So, it will be very good to have Eminem with us.
Thank you so
And
much.
yes, I can use her for pronunciation because, she can pronounce properly. Very good. So today we will learn something very interesting, which is how to say good morning in Chinese, which are different ways to say good morning, and also how to ask for the time. But we will see other things. I mean, what we will see also in this episode.
Well, we will also talk about different kind of breakfast that we're gonna have, and also some morning traditions, like Tai Chi and socializing in the park. These kind of stuffs.
Very good. That's interesting because in Western countries we eat cereal in the morning and that's it. In Spain, I remember we also always have jamon, and bread and toast. But China is very different for morning breakfast routines. We will look at those. But let's start. We start with morning greetings and how do we ask for time. Let's start with the greetings. How do you say good morning in Chinese, Emily?
Um, the morning greeting we said 早上好.
Very good. Because 早上好, it's 早上, is 早上morning? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
早
how
上
is good?
morning and 好 means good.
So good morning would be exactly the same. 早上
Exactly. Yeah,
morning.
exactly.
Okay.
Translating it.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. So it's very easy. 早上好 is good morning. We need to remember that 早上 it's morning. Literally, this 早, the first character means early, something like that, the adjective early. So on the early side of the day, 早,
Mhm.
早上, that is morning. But there are other ways to say good morning. For example, I heard about 早安.
Mm-hmm.
Is 早安 another way to say good morning? Is it exactly the same, Emmeline?
Well, that's a good question. Well, both of them means good morning, but 早上好 it's more commonly used in everyday conversation. And 早安is a bit more formal and often used in Taiwan or written Chinese.
Oh, very good. So do you use 早安more than
Yeah,
早安?
I actually, me personally, use 早安 every single day.
Very good. Now we know. So 早上好, 早安, depending where you are, if it's formal and informal. But here we have another option, which is 早. So is 早even more informal, I suppose?
Yeah, kind of. It's like you greeting with your friends. It's a casual way or informal way to say it. It means like morning.
Yeah, so it's like any other language. The shorter you make it is because it's more informal, it's more casual. Exactly. It's
Exactly.
easier to say. So now we know we can say 早上好, we can say 早安, and we can also say simply 早. Those three, they're very similar ways to say good morning. Although I have heard, well, is there any other way to say good morning? Those are the three ways, eh?
Well, I would say those are the most common three ways to say it. Yeah. Unless you want to learn like Taiwanese.
Very good, very good. Well, just Chinese with greetings and stuff, they're very, very casual. Like sometimes they just ask you if you're eaten or things like that instead of how are you. So, yes, Chinese yes, this is what is in the textbook kind of greetings, but then daily life they greet in any way. Have you eaten? Like, have you? Yes, things like that. Very good. Now we know how to say good morning, and but now we will talk about how to ask for the time. How do we say what time is it?
Oh, for what time is it? It's 现在几点了?
Very good. 现在几点了? How does it work? This question. What does 现在 and 几点 mean?
Okay, so let's break it down. 现在 means now, and 几点 means what time. And then it's like a particle that shows the question. It's about present moment.
Very good. This law is a bit more complicated. Yes,
Yeah,
because it can be many things. So if you don't understand very clearly, we can use it for change of state, for finish actions, lots of things.
mhm.
But let's focus on 现在 is now, and 几点 is to ask for the time. This 几 we have seen already. Is to ask for a number. So it's how much, and 点 means exactly time, like hour.
Yeah.
So we will see it more clearly in the answer. For example, if we want to say now it's 8, how do we say that, Emily?
现在八点. It's 8 o'clock.
Very good. So it follows the same pattern. 现在几点了？现在八点. What we do here is replace 几, which is a question word, for the number 八, which is, yes, 8. So it's very simple. If we want to say another time, for example, now it's 7, instead of saying 几, we will just put the 7 in that place, and we will say 现在七点. Huh? Can I say 现在七点了?
Yeah, it is correct. 现在七点了.
Right.
Both mean like 现在七点, 现在七点了.
Very good. And so what makes it a question is not the le, it's more like the chi. So chi in itself indicates that this is a question. So it's a question word, chi, like how much. Very good. Now, if we have learned this, we have a question for you. If you're listening to us, it's the question that we want to ask is I don't have it here. The question that we want to ask is, how do you say in Chinese, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon? So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you know how to say it, please write it in the comments. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How do you say that in Mandarin? We will see the answer to that question at the end of the episode. So just, yeah, stay with us for 10 more minutes and you will know the answer. And what do our audience need to do if they are enjoying our podcast, Emmeline? What they should do if they enjoy our podcast?
Well, they should let us know in the comments, and we love seeing your answers and helping you learn.
Very good. And if you like the podcast, remember to like and subscribe to our channel, because then you will not miss anything that is happening. If you like to listen to us, maybe in Spotify or Apple Music, there you go. But if you would like to see us live, you know that we are in YouTube and Twitch and LinkedIn. Hello, Jimmy Reno. Yes, we have comments here live. So let's keep going. Now we will talk about my favorite topic, which is food. I love talking about food.
Everyone loves food.
I know. I like eating, but food is my favorite topic. So we Chinese routines or traditions for breakfast are very interesting. Let's talk about things that they like to eat. For example, in China, it's very common to eat something that is frankly delicious, which are baozi. What are baozi made of? And is it true? Like people have baozi in the morning?
Yeah, that is true. One of the most famous dishes is baozi, which are steamed buns. And normally it contains meat or vegetables. It depends what you like. or even it can have like sweet fillings. So you will often see them being sold on the street corners in the morning.
Yes, sometimes they have like beans, like very sweet. It's
Mhm.
like I remember when I was a child, I was watching this Doraemon.
Ah,
Is it common Doraemon? And Doraemon has this dorayaki, which is not exactly the same, but I always thought when I was little that Doraemon had these chocolate bands. But then I
no,
realized it's not
no,
chocolate.
that's red beans.
Red beans. In
Yeah.
China and Japan and Taiwan, you guys eat more red beans more than chocolate. Is that right?
Well, yeah, because like chocolate is kind of a Western thing, and beans for us, well, you get beans in your country as well, that's for sure. But we have like more of the sweet beans here.
Yes, we never eat like the concept of sweet beans is not a
Uh-huh.
Western concept. We do have beans, but never sweet.
We have red beans, green beans. They are all sweet, and they're really good. They are really good. You should try some.
Oh no, no, I had. It's fantastic, and I think it's quite healthy. It does have sugar, but in general, like Chinese don't eat as much sugar as we do. And
No,
when you guys eat something sweet, it's not as sweet as a Western like
no.
dessert. Like when you guys have dessert,
Uh-huh.
for us, that dessert is not sweet at all. Like it's like why it's not sweet? It's because for me it's a bit shocking. But yes, we can have pouts that are sweet, and normally they have like red beans or things like that. That is also possible.
Yes.
But mostly is meat and vegetable spouts. Do you eat savory in the morning in China and Taiwan? Is that a normal thing? Savory food more than
Uh,
sweet?
well, we eat both, but yeah, we would eat something salty more than like sweet things.
Yes.
For example, we have a really classic one that's youtiao. I don't
Ah,
know if you have.
yes, let's talk about that. Youtiao. For
Mhm.
me, this is very interesting because it really looks like Spanish churros. It really looks like Spanish churros.
But
But
I would say they taste a little bit different because this is more saltier.
yeah, I think this is more like bread kind of thing. The other one is more, yeah, this is more savory kind of food. Yes.
Mhm.
The other
Yeah,
one is more like for dessert, like with chocolate and sugar. But yeah,
exactly.
youtiao, it's not. Yeah, they're yummy though, and they're crunchy. They are like churros in a way. They
Mhm.
are. I call them the Chinese churro.
A lot of people call them that, but
Yes.
instead of like sugar or chocolate, we often eat it with soy milk, either hot or cold, or sometimes we put it in like a rice. We put it in the rice along with other veggies and a little bit of egg, something like that, and we mix it to like we call it fan tuan. It means
Uh-huh.
like covered with rice, and then like it has all the ingredients that you need to maintain a day. Like a healthy meal.
No, it sounds very healthy. Like it sounds good.
Yeah, it is.
What I like to eat in the mornings, I remember when I was in Barcelona living, there was this Chinese place, and I would always order huntun tang, like a soup of wonton,
Uh-huh.
and these churros and this yotiao, and I would just like eat the two things in the morning because I love eating soup in the morning. I don't know why, but it's just like my thing. Soup in the morning is my favorite thing.
But yeah, that is a really healthy and typical like breakfast here in Taiwan.
Is it huntun
Mhm.
tang for breakfast?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. I love it. I think the concept of breakfast being a different kind of dish, it's not very healthy. Like I think when you see it breakfast as a normal meal, you can
Mhm.
eat whatever. I think that's healthier because you don't need too many sugar thing and like a normal soup, a normal dish that
Yeah.
can. That can work. Yes.
Mhm.
There is something that for me is also very interesting because in Spain we don't have this as much. Is Joe.
Oh, sure.
Um, for me, this is difficult. So, what is this? What is Joe? How do you pronounce this?
Zhou, Zhou.
Do you have this in Taiwan?
Yeah, we do. This is actually considered healthy,
Yeah, I know.
especially when you're sick. The doctor will recommend you to eat this instead of like regular meals.
Yes. So we're
Mhm.
talking about Joe. About if you're listening to us, it's like a congee. Congee. It's like a soup that is made of cereals, like
Oh,
you know,
it's more like rice.
or rice. Yes. So Joe is
Hmm.
rice. Okay.
Hmm.
And it is. Is it served cold or hot?
Normally hot. It should be more hot than cold.
But it's
Mhm.
sweet, a little bit sweet as
Oh,
well.
we actually have like it can be both sweet and savory. It doesn't matter.
Okay, okay.
Um, if you make it like putting veggie in it and a little bit of meat, that would make it like salty. But if you only put it like red beans, like in the picture, you can see there's red beans, yellow beans. Those are sweet.
I don't think I can do this. Like sweet. I've tried, but sweet. Yeah, sweet chou is very difficult to me. Tian chou is very difficult, but I need to get used to it and become a little bit more Chinese.
That is a really good thing to have, especially in the winter.
Oh yeah, it looks healthy and it tastes healthy, but maybe it tastes too healthy for me. I'm not that healthy. I prefer unhealthy things. There is another thing, like that in China you can eat anything in the morning, like new romian or whatever. Like I've seen people eating lots of many things. In Spain, especially in the weekends, you can go to places that you can actually eat lamb in the morning and things like that, and a beer. That is totally fine, especially in the weekends. Saturday morning, you can have anything, and it's okay,
Mhm.
to have
Yeah.
a piece of lamb and a can of beer for breakfast. That is okay. But yeah, in China, there's more the concept of normal food for breakfast that is considered okay as well.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
if you like,
yeah. Well, like people have different taste and different variety. Whatever you like, yeah, you can find it here in Taiwan or in China.
very good. Let's talk about other routines that Chinese people have in the mornings. What other things Chinese people do in the mornings?
Well,
Emily?
mornings in China are full of life. Like you can often see elder people practicing like Tai Chi or running, walking in the parks, like really in the morning, like
I
five
love it.
in the morning.
I love this. Every time I see not only Tai Chi, I see lots of elderly ladies dancing. I love the choreographies and the things of that,
Yes.
and the elderly men playing mahjong or chess in the park. I think that's quite healthy, mentally and physically, because you want to have an active life, and I think
Mhm.
that is good for old people. I think to keep
That
busy.
that is a really good hobby you could have, like for everyday exercising, but
Very
like
good.
not exercising too much.
No, you don't want to like do heavy exercise when you're older. Very good.
Exactly.
So sorry, I interrupted you.
No. Keep on, keep
No,
on.
so we know what to do in the mornings in
Mhm.
China. We know how to say good morning, and we also know what to do, what to eat, and if we are there and we have the age, we can go out in the park and do some dancing. Have you done dancing in the park
Oh
before?
no, I'm too shy for that. No.
I'm very bad at learning choreographies, so I don't think it's something I can do. So let's go back and remember the question. We had a question for the audience. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Emeline, how do you say that? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
So for the answer is 现在下午3点.
Very good. So 现在下午3点. Why is 现在下午3点? What are you saying that? Is you think 现在 is now, but 下午, what is 下午?
下午 means afternoon. You don't want to mix with the morning 三点, right?
No, it will be a big mix. Yeah, a big mix up. Yes, 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. So 现在下午三点, it's now it's 3 in the afternoon. Very good. Perfect. If you got it right, perfect. And if not, you can listen again to our episode. But we have another question for you. The question is, and it's a challenge. If you know this, please let us know in the comments. What is your favorite breakfast dish? And it can be a Chinese dish or not, but whatever it is, how do you say it in Chinese? So what do you like to eat in the mornings? Can you say it in Chinese? If so, please leave us a comment in whatever you're listening, and we will like reading your answers. But yeah, let's do a little bit of review of what we have seen today. What did we learn today, Emmeline?
Well, so today we have learned how to do some greeting to the people in the morning and how to ask for the time. And we explore some of the Chinese famous traditional breakfast.
Very good. And next week, next episode, we will learn something very interesting that I think it's not very common in other languages. So it's something new, which is what it means 回去 and 回来. There is in Chinese to return and to come back. There's different ways to say it depending where you are, where the speaker is. So we will see how it works. And also, we will see how to do negations, so to say no in present and in past. We know how to say it in present, which is with 不, 我不是, or 我不在. But in the past, it changes. So we will explain how it's done. Very good. Now, Emmeline, if our listeners want to learn Chinese, what should they do?
Well, we really hope that you enjoyed this episode. And please remember to visit our website, hanyuchineseschool.com, and to book your free trial class and keep learning with us.
Very good. Be aware that this month is sales. So if you want to learn Chinese, maybe this is a good time. Go to Hanyu Chinese School and you can learn more about it. It's been a pleasure. Our first episode, Emmeline. I hope it was good for you. Did you enjoy?
Yes, thank you so much for inviting.
Very good. I will see you again the next week, because next week we will be with Melanie. And yes, see you very, very soon.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
再见。